The simplest way to explain it is I'm a scientist. I like to explore, I like to discover things, and I'm also an entrepreneur. So I've been fortunate enough to have the opportunity to build a company that can help understand biology. Even though I'm a chemist by training, we build a company that can really understand how biology works and how all these 40 trillion cells in your human body all function at a very high resolution and high scale, so we can understand hopefully how we can cure diseases in the long term and help everybody live a longer, happier life. At the nutshell, that's basically what I do. And in addition to that, I also help build a team and encourage the team and hopefully give them direction and the support that they need to be successful also in their own careers. Well, it's always comes in steps, I think. And so my first success was finishing my degree at Deakin, Australia, Deakin University, then going on and having the support that was required to go on and get a higher degree and a PhD in chemistry. And after doing that, I was fortunate enough to get a postdoctoral fellowship over here in California. And I worked at Livermore lab, where I met a really great bunch of people, all different kinds of disciplines, and we all worked together and solved some really big problems in what was Homeland security at the time. Since then, I have had first company we formed after my postdoc and my career at the lab was starting a company. We didn't really know what exactly we were doing, but we turned that into a successful product. And then sold that company to another company that was a bigger life sciences company. And so, long story short, after that, got together with one of my colleagues and got sort of some of the people back together that we really liked, enjoyed working with. And we started a new company, 10x Genomics. It wasn't called 10x at the start, but that's what it is known as now. And we took it from an idea in a napkin, written down at a coffee shop with me and my friend, and now we're over 1,300 people. We have worldwide sales, do hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue, but the most important thing is that we're actually making an impact in science and discovery and really understanding the course of things like cancer, infectious disease, and other inherited diseases. So we always measure ourselves by the impact that we're having, and it's not just what we do financially, but it's more so about the science and the long-standing impact that we can have on the world. Well, I always was optimistic. I always liked to take risks, calculated risks, and I also believed in working hard and, surrounding yourself with good people. And I think opportunities can come your way, and make the most of them when they do come your way, and focus on the big picture and don't get caught up in the little stuff sometimes. And I think if you do that, naturally things will happen. Obviously you'll have a few setbacks here and there, but it's been a fun journey. I never would have imagined to get to this point, but I kind of dreamed of it, and it actually became a reality. And, I always had this dream of taking a company public and doing some great things in science where it would have a long-standing impact. And I think that's what we've done at 10x Genomics. And as we like to say, we're only just getting started, so there's a long road ahead of us. Well, Australia has some of the best scientists in the world. Obviously, there's lots more we can do, and I always do my best to try to support Australian research. I've hired a lot of people from Australia, people that also came through my college. They've had jobs, they've been successful in their own right. Some are still here in the States, some have gone home. And I just think that, I'm just one example. There's so many more out there in this big, awesome world. And so, just take some chances, try some things out, and find what you're really passionate about, and surround yourself with people that you really enjoy working with each day, and then that's half the battle. And then make sure you're working on something really important that can make a big difference. And I think if you do those things and just keep persevering, I think it doesn't matter if you're in Australia or anywhere really. But I mean, I love Australia. I miss it dearly. I haven't been able to go back home in a couple of years. And that's been really tough. But you know what? It's one big universe here, and we're all doing things together. And there's some really great scientists and engineers and customers of ours in Australia that are doing some awesome research. And I just want to keep that continuing and accelerate our understanding of biology and disease, and whether that be cancer, infectious disease, or a whole range of things. We should know more, and I think we're building the tools to give us the view into the future. And I think this is our opportunity to make the most of things right now. So always want to see the next generation do far better than what I could have ever done. Wow, that's a real surprise, and I'm very humble and very grateful for not just what I've done. What I say to everyone is, it's not about me, it's about what we can all do together. And so it's a real honor to even be thought of in this category and be recognized. But it's not me, it's all the people that have helped me get here and the people that I work with every day. And also thank you to your organization for really giving me this opportunity and the chance to kind of showcase what you can do if you really believe in yourself, take some risks, and really work hard and do some great things that are going to make a positive impact on the world. That's what, if you do that, that's where the magic can really happen.